I just rebuilt my $250,000 AI product I sold to 40 plus clients on a completely different platform. And the result is 10x better than the original. But this video is not about the product itself. It's about the process that I use to build scalable AI products that can be delivered in hours and not weeks. Quick context, my original lead generation operating system was built on Airtable. It has generated over $250,000 in sales across multiple clients. But we recently rebuilt everything on SmartSuite for our own operations, and the difference is night and day. If Airtable is Android, SmartSuite is Apple. We can build beautiful, intuitive applications with way more possibilities now. But here's what most people miss about building AI product. It's not about the platform that you choose. It's about the process that makes them scalable, and more importantly, the delivery system that lets you deploy them in under 2 hours instead of 2 weeks. Today, I'm going to demonstrate this complete process using the AI content engine, a different product we've built and sold for 5 figures, so you can see exactly how to build products that deliver massive value while being incredibly simple to replicate for new clients. First, I built a database structure. This isn't just throwing tables together. It's architecting the entire business/product logic. I start with the core entities. In this case, we have company profiles, writer profiles, platform profiles, content ideas, and draft. At the end, everything is going to be organized into a content pipeline. The key is building relationships that mirror how the business actually operates. Each table connects the others in a way that creates a complete business system, not just a data dump. One thing I wanted to show you guys is how we structure the data when I make a product. So here we can see we have writer profile right here. This is data visualization, by the way. We have platform profiles, company profiles are all connected to content ideas, which is where we have our ideas, which is then connected to draft, because obviously we're generating a draft, which is then sent to content pipeline, which is basically the content calendar. When a post is final and we just want to schedule it, those are the order of operations. And what you see here, the homepage, this is actually because we decide to build all those interfaces into what you normally just be like a normal table here. We create from scratch, but we remove the table view and we just create interfaces. So in essence, if you're used to Airtable, this is like the ability of going onto interfaces, but we just create it normally inside here. And then create the different views that are necessary for the clients right here. Okay, so this is how we decide at Wingrow to build our products on SmartSuite. Finally, we want to be able to push those drafts into a content pipeline that's going to look like a calendar. But now, here's where things get interesting. The step 2 is creating the interface that brings everything together. This is where SmartSuites really shine. Instead of giving clients a bunch of separate tables, we create a unified dashboard that feels like a real application. This makes it so clients don't need to click on individual tables to do what they want. They can simply operate from the interfaces we're building for them, much like a real application. Here's how it looks from inside the AI content engine we've built on SmartSuite. So as you can see here, we have the home page I was talking about, in which our clients are going to be able to use all the different functionalities of this new product that we built. So we have the home page here that's divided much like a real website. We have the home, profiles, ideal workshops, which are all different pages that basically we're using to make the product works. And if you scroll down, as you can see, it reminds us of a website actually. If I go here into profiles, this is where we create the different writer profiles for the use of this AI content engine. The idea behind this is that you can store many different writer profiles, which are different styles of writing, and then you're going to be able to reuse those as you want with different pieces of content. Okay. Much more like the writer profiles, we have the company profiles, which is for what company you're currently writing the post. So we have questions like about the business, what service you offer, mission of the business, ideal clients, top 3 pain points. All of this helps to actually create tailored posts with AI so it fulfills its mission. And the platform profiles is exactly like the two other profiles I mentioned. This is to be able to write in different platform formats. So here we have Instagram, we have LinkedIn. You could say I want to create YouTube scripts. You could say I want to write a newsletter, blog post, anything that you want. The way this works is actually if we select LinkedIn here, We want to have a training Google document with all the text in one place. And then when we click on train profile here, what this is actually going to do is take all this text and extract all the similarities and the patterns inside the text, and it's going to train the AI on the way of writing text like that. Okay, so here we have content structure guide, engagement techniques, visual elements, algo consideration, platform culture, do's and don't, all this sort of stuff that helps create a unique draft that's going to be very much tailored to the writer, the platform, and the company it's being write for. But without the third step, everything I've presented is way less valuable. The step 3 is where the AI and the automation magic happens. Using N8N, I connect everything together so the system actually runs their business, not just tracks it. When I build a product, any action that needs to be performed by the user and the dashboard will be linked to an automation that simplifies the workflow. With the AI content engine, for example, if you press the button generate a draft, then the automation on N8N is going to do just that and link it back to the SmartSuite record after. The idea is to really think about this product like it's a full-blown software that your clients are going to use. Everything happens into the idea workshop here. So we have different ideas like this one, for example. We could decide to click on this and generate a draft, which I've done previously. I'm going to show you. Basically, it goes into N8N and then it fires a webhook, creates a draft, and then creates the record inside SmartSuite so we can actually visualize the record. Basically, we select a company, we select a writer, then we select the platform, and then we can click generate draft, which is going to link a draft here. So if I click on this here, actually, this is a complete LinkedIn post draft based on the title ideas I had and the company I was writing for with the writing style and the platform style, okay? So this could be usable inside LinkedIn itself. What I like to do though is to use AI to create those posts, but modify it a little bit and put some of my own case studies in there if it's relevant. I don't like using 100% of the output of AI, although you could do it and some clients do it. All of this is achievable, like I said, thanks to those interfaces. If we go into the content pipeline, basically this is where we plan the different content piece that we have. So this is going to be like a calendar. So if I click on this, tomorrow we have a LinkedIn post, and then I have, okay, maybe the post title, then I have the same draft that I had here. So it's easy for me to copy and paste this tomorrow on LinkedIn, or even automate the posting schedule on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you use, right? Not a problem. And same thing for the different ideas. This would be, I don't know, I'm having a walk on the beach. So walk on the beach is the idea, although this has no correlation with operations and automation, or maybe you could make something if you're creative. And this would be pretty much that. Draft is once we create those drafts and we actually click it, and it's going to link everything together. But if I go into home here right now and I show you, let me take an idea workshop, walking on the beach. Here, I want to write for Wingrowth, my company, but if you're an agency that does copywriting for other people, you'd have many here. Rather, my writing style and platform, let's just do LinkedIn. And so if I do this right here and click generate, this is going to send, like I said, inside N8N. Okay, so this does it for me. We can go inside N8N. This takes a couple seconds to fire. And since this is live, we're going to see it into the execution here. So as you can see, this is running. We're just going to wait a couple of seconds. Okay, we're back. So it finished here. So if I go back into the actual post here, we're going to see that we have a draft walking on the beach. And then it's going to make a post. I didn't give much context though, but it's going to make something in Link CRM project management. You know, you look at all of this, it's likely not that good because I gave no context and walking on the beach is very random. But when you point it towards something, it's actually very good, okay? So this is what a real AI product resemble like. Obviously, we have clients that have way more complex version of this. They automate their scheduling and their posting, and they're having a lot more volume output. But this is just the demo side so you can understand what an AI product might look like for you as well. Here's the thing though, most people get the idea of AI products wrong. They build one of solutions that require weeks of custom development for each client. My process is completely different. I don't just build automations, I build automatable automations. When we deliver this to a new client, we don't rebuild everything from scratch. We've automated the automation process itself by standardizing the JSON's configurations. We can duplicate the entire system and customize it for a new client in a fraction of the time it took to develop it initially. The entire delivery process typically takes 1 to 2 hours, rather than 2 weeks in most cases. That's how we can sell the same product for $5,000 multiple times while maintaining 95% plus profit margins. Some clients are going to have bigger customization requirements, which we do, but it still takes a lot less time doing it using our process. If you want to know more about how we automate automations, you can go and check this video in which I describe the process in more detail. If you want to learn how to build scalable AI products like this, I break down the complete process in my free school community with over 2,000 members. You'll get access to templates, case studies, and the exact frameworks I use to build product that sells for 5 figures. And also, don't forget to like, comment the video, and see you in school.